Yo, what is happening, everybody? It is the Cool Kid Collector, and I'm just chickadee chilling in Pennywise Pub and casually causing some chaos with a Scream review. We calling this Scream 5? Are we calling it 5 Cream? Are we calling it fucking Scream? Apparently it's just called Scream. I just learned a new word today. The word of the day is requel. And I don't think I've ever heard that before. But it's basically like, it's a sequel. It's a part of the storyline. It's the 5th installment. But they're also rebooting it. There's a new Sidney Prescott. There's a new Randy. It's cool. I really liked it. I had a good time. Obviously my all-time fucking favorite horror movie franchise. Love it. I was 10 when the first one came out, and I've been in love with it ever since. I showed my 10-year-old daughter on Halloween night her first time. She loved it. It's her favorite movies now. And I took both my kids to the theater and my wife, and the kids really loved it. My wife was like, whatever, you know. She's not as big as a fan as me, but she was like, it was okay. The 2 friends we went with didn't like it at all. But fuck all those people. No, just kidding. It was cool. I'm going to spoil the shit out of it. I'm going to ruin it. So this is only for people who've seen it, I guess. It's all right. Like, let's just talk about the opening scene. It was cool as fuck. It was brutal. It was fucking brutal. This bitch gets fucked up, and she survives, which is crazy because this is the first time in the franchise where the opening victim lives. That's never happened before, from what I remember, if I remember correctly. But she got fucked up. Ghostface is brutal in this movie, man. The kills were really good. I think they're some of the best in the franchise. It was real gory. I see a knife go through a fucking homeboy's neck. Fucking someone gets fucking cut from front and fucking front. 2 knives, one in the front, one in the back. It was cool. It was neat. Really funny. A lot of some woke shit in it. You know, you can expect that these days. But yeah, it's definitely a fucking reboot. And what's cool is David Arquette, Courtney Cox, Neve Campbell are all in it, but they're not the main focus of the movie. I totally thought they were, and they're actually like background characters. There's a whole new fucking cast now, man. And it's cool because they talk about Stu Macher. Stu Macher has a relative in the movie. Billy Loomis has relatives in the movie. I don't know if I want to spoil it or not. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. Randy Meeks has fucking relatives in the movie. It's his niece and nephew are in it. Fucking Stu Macher's nephew is in it. Billy Loomis is fucking... We find out Billy Loomis has a daughter. So that's pretty... She's basically the new Sidney Prescott. There's your fucking giant spoiler. Not as big as this one, though. Dewey dies. Dewey fucking dies. It was brutal too, man. Me and my daughter were just devastated. My fucking chin hit the floor, and I just sat there for fucking ever. And it was like, I was so devastated. I was upset, and I had to get over it because I'm like, all right, the movie's gonna go on. Clearly, the guy's fucking dead. It showed him in a coroner body bag. He's not coming back. He's gone. He is out of the fucking franchise. I had to swallow it and just fucking move on and accept it and watch the rest of the fucking movie. It's crazy. But the new Randy Meeks, her name is Mandy Meeks. It's Randy's niece. Randy's sister hops back into the movie just for a quick second, just like she did in part 3. She's definitely the new Randy because she's the one giving all the new rules for the requel. She's the one that explains what this installment is in the franchise, and she talks about... I'm glad she did it too, because I'm like, requel, oh wow, that's a clever word. And then she totally explained what it is. I'm like, all right, this makes sense now. So I'm kind of glad she did that. But I didn't see the reveal coming. I totally thought the killer was going to be I thought it was going to be the girl from the beginning that got fucking butchered up but survived. And I thought it was going to be Stu Macher's nephew. But Stu Macher's nephew got fucking hacked up in the alleyway. He's kind of a prick. He got killed. And I'm like, oh, they faked that. They staged that shit. He's going to come back and be the fucking killer. Nope, that wasn't him. I'm upset that Stu Macher didn't make an appearance because Billy Loomis did. Fucking why can't I think? Skeet Ulrich is in this movie, but he's basically as a ghost because we find out that the new Sydney, her name's Samantha Carpenter, another fucking homage to Halloween, just like they did with Billy Loomis. Is we find out is Billy Loomis's daughter. And the fuck was I gonna say about this? Oh, but she's like, she takes like antipsychotic medicine and she hallucinates Billy, like always like in behind her in the mirror and shit. She always sees him in mirrors, I think. And I'm pretty sure they CGI'd him up because he looked real young, but you can kind of tell it was a little CGI'd, but it was definitely Skeet Ulrich. I'm like fucking 100% sure it was. I'll say 98% sure because I've never been 100% sure about anything in my fucking life. But so it was really cool to see him in the white ripped up bloody shirt. It was fucking awesome. But I was like, really, no Stu, no Matthew Lillard, like nothing? Why not, man? They totally should have fucking showed him, man. They went back to his house. The whole third act was his house, just like scene 118 in the first one. So that was cool to see that being familiar. Ghostface looked good, as you know, it's kind of hard to fuck that up, but he looked cool. He was fucking super brutal. Nev and Courtney still look good. They had their little one-liners. They were cool. But yeah, it was just weird to see them be background characters. They weren't like fucking the main thing. But I'm excited to see what they do with it. I have no idea where this is going to go. I'm hoping this makes a shit ton of money. That way they make more of them. And I want to fucking see this get rebooted. They can make 1 million of them. I don't give a fuck. They can put one out every year. I'll go see it. I don't give a shit because I like Scream that much. I haven't seen the TV show on MTV. Tell me if that's any good. I seen like the first episode and I was like, I take, I just had never hopped back into it. I don't know what, I hate doing these. The only reason why I'm doing it is because I just like Scream so much. And I know a lot of people have been asking me, did you see Scream yet? What'd you think about it? And so now you know. I'm definitely going to, sorry that I did the spoilers. If you haven't seen it, you're just going to have to wait and see. I think that's about all I'm going to say about it. There's not much else I can really say. The music was really cool. It was fun. I liked how they still played the same. They had the Red Right Hand song that played. They had Dewey's little fucking lovey-dovey music when he hops on the scene. Like, that was cool. Oh, fucking Judy Hicks. Is that her name? Deputy Hicks from Part 4. She's in it. And her son is in it. And they didn't make it. He got the fucking knife. It was dope. Ghostface set that bitch up. Her son comes home and she's like, I'm going to go get some sushi and shit. I'll be right back, So he takes a shower. He's setting the table. She gets a call from Ghostface. And she's like, he's basically saying, I'm going to kill your fucking son. So she turns around, goes back to the house, parks the car, starts running up the fucking sidewalk, up to the front door, and Ghostface, pow! Fucking buck to the belly, man. Killed her and went inside, killed the son. Knife went right through the neck, like real slow. It was awesome. It was a cool fucking death scene. Yeah, Dewey got one in the belly and one in the back, man. And just fucking all the way up him, man. It was an epic, epic death. And then he was like, it was an honor, or it's an honor, or something. I was fucking devastated. The very ending, they did the same thing they did for Dewey, though, when you think the Meek twins survived. Totally thought she got shot in the head. Totally thought the brother got stabbed to death. Apparently, they both survived, so they're going to be in the sequels, requels, whatever the fuck. And they did the same. It was basically the same fucking ending, man. The brother was in the ambulance on the stretcher. He put his thumb up just like Dewey did in the first one. I'm just really excited about it, and I just can't wait to see where it goes. So, you guys let me know exactly what you think about it, too. I can't wait to hear you guys' opinion. Stick around on this channel because I'm going to go live with Audie Marsh, and we're going to do our podcast, Don't Blame Us. So, that's going to be in just a few minutes. We're going to rank, we got a bunch of different categories for horror movies, like worst dads in horror, creepiest kids in horror, best kills. It's going to be a lot of fun, so stick around and watch it here in the next few minutes. Later.